hope everybody's doing well. I know it's been a minute since my last upload. However, I'm gonna keep the details for my next video. So as you can see here, I'm actually just starting off by redefining my eyebrows a little bit more, and today we're gonna be doing a very simple quick look. This is like a back to work type of makeup where you don't need a lot of time, or you actually don't have a lot of time to get ready. So it's just a quick look and you're out the door, because time is money. So I'm just going in with the brow gel, and this one is from LA Girl. And of course, as you can see, I'm just quickly outlining my brows, redefining them, and then I'm just taking a spoolie and brushing them upwards, just to kind of like tone down that gel a little bit more so it doesn't look so harsh. And then of course, next I'm gonna be going in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer, and this one is in the shade called Fawn, and I'm just gonna apply it underneath my brow, just kind of like give it that nice finished look, clean look. So I'm just gonna also use the same concealer as my highlighter, and I'm first doing that to clean underneath my brows, and of course I'm gonna do the same on the top of my brows. And as you can see here, I just quickly took my flat brush, and this one is a Bobbi Brown, basically Bobbi Brown concealer brush, and I'm just taking that just to kind of like make sure that I blend out that concealer a little bit more, because it was looking a little bit too clumped up and I didn't like the look. So it's gonna make it look nice and even. And then next I'm just going in with that LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer in the shade Fawn, just the same one that we used to kind of like clean up underneath the brows, around the brow area. And I'm just going to be applying it all over my eyelid and taking the same Bobbi Brown concealer brush just to spread out that concealer a little bit more. And the reason why I'm doing this actually is to just help my eyeshadows not to crease, and also to last a little bit longer. And yeah, just also to give my eyeshadow a little bit of a pop. Hence the reason why I'm applying a concealer, and it actually just works the same as using an eyelid primer or an eyeshadow primer. So to me it makes no difference. So for me, using a concealer versus using an eyeshadow primer or an eyelid primer, it just works the same. And yeah. And then next I'm going in with the Beauty Glazed textured shadow palette, and this one is in a rose gold edition, and this just happens to be one of my favorite yet affordable and pigmented eyeshadow palette. I love it because of all those things all in one. And then next I'm just going in with the eyeshadow called 35O, and I'm just using it just to mattify that concealer a little bit more, and also it happens to be one of my transitioning shades at the same time. And as you can see, I'm just slowly gradually building on and obviously kind of like intensify the more you keep going back. And then next I'm just going in with the eyeshadow called the Glow Kit, and the Glow Kit is what we're gonna apply on the center of our eyes, just to give it that little bit of a pop of color instead of just one kind of like dimensional shade. So I'm just going back and forth and adding onto it just to make sure I get the right, or the amount of pigmentation that I want. And then next I'm gonna be going in with the eyeshadow shade called Hematite, and I'm basically gonna be applying it on the inner corner and the outer corner of my eye. And as you can see, this eyeshadow is like a nice chocolatey brown eyeshadow shade, and I'm slightly just gonna drag it closer to that gold that we applied on the center, just very slightly. And as you can see, as I go, I just intensify that shade. And yeah, so after that is a touch of mascara on my lashes, and then next is gonna be some lashes on. And this is quite simple. I actually find it quite easy for me to apply my eyelashes using my fingertips rather than using the eyelash tool, and voila, it is done. Just a few adjustments and the eyes are basically done for now. So next I'm going in with my favorite primer, and this one is the LA Girl primer spray, and I'm just going to use it first before I go in with my foundation. And the foundation that I'm going to be using today is from Smudge. Yet again, one of my most favorite yet affordable foundations, and this one is in a shade called Almond, and I'm going in with my foundation brush from Morphe just to kind of help spread out that foundation a little bit more. And then next I'm gonna go back in with a damp beauty blender just to help blend it in more evenly and much better than using a brush. As you can see here, I'm just going in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer, the same concealer we've been using since the beginning of this look, and I'm just using it to highlight underneath my eyes as well as the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and of course my cupid's bow and my chin area. And this kind of helps bring everything together. It also helps me clean up underneath my eyes should there be any fallouts from my previous eyeshadow. And then next I'm just going in with a nice cute flat brush just to kind of like blend out that concealer and spread it in the areas that I want. And then of course here I'm just going in with the same foundation brush I used previously just to help blend out that concealer a little bit quicker than using that flat brush. It wasn't doing me any justice, so yeah. And then next I'm just going in with the eyeshadow shade called Burgundy, and I'm going to be applying it underneath my lower lashes on my waterline, and just to help my eyes pop a little bit more and add some color underneath my eyes. And after that it's going to be a touch of mascara on my lower lashes, and then a little bit of a highlighter in the inner corner of my eye, and the look will basically be done. Yeah, stay tuned for the finished look. Then next, just to set my foundation, basically gonna be going in with the MSLondon loose powder powder, and this one is in a shade called Cooco. I love it because it has a little bit of a yellow tint to it. However, I cannot use it for baking because it is very much pigmented, and basically I'm just gonna mattify all over my face, but I'm going in very lightly. As I mentioned, it's very pigmented and I don't want it to change the overall look of my foundation. And then next I'm going in with the Milani Sunset Duo Sunset Strip bronzer and blush, and I'm just gonna slightly contour my cheekbones and just slightly on my forehead, and it's not gonna be very much noticeable. I just wanted a slight contour. And of course, as you can see, I'm also doing a little bit of a contour on my nose area. You guys, as you know, being in a work environment, you don't have to go looking like a doll. You don't want to overdo it, so you just want a little bit of makeup. Rather focus most of your makeup on the eyes and very little on your face area, because you know, spending the whole day in the office, oh, you end up being tired, and of course your face shows and your makeup just starts to like look a little bit odd. So you want to take it easy on your face area. And of course, as you know, during the summer it tends to be too hot, and if you don't have the right air conditioner in the office, or even when you're outside, like your makeup just wears off. So just take it easy on the face area and rather put more focus, yet again, I'm saying it again, put more focus on the eyes and a little bit on your face. And as you can see, I'm just going back in with a little bit of a fluffy brush, and I'm just fluffing out that contour, rather spreading it out, blending it out, and then I'm going in with a little bit of that orange. I don't know what I was thinking, because it was actually a highlighter, an orangey highlighter, but yo girl, anyway, it is actually very nice. I love the pigmentation on it. However, if you're gonna use it on your cheekbone area, be very gentle with it and don't overdo it. So as you can see, I kind of like leaned forward just to check out how it looks, and then I just went back in and I took a little bit of that dark bronzer we used previously to contour, and I'm basically just applying it on the cheek area to tone down that orangey highlighter that we applied on my cheeks. And I did want to go in with a pink blush, so I just wanted to do it to make it look a little bit more natural. And then yeah, next I'm going in the e.l.f. Healthy Glow bronzing powder, and I'm just gonna highlight the tip of my nose as well as the bridge of my nose, and obviously the tear dots or the inner corner of my eyes, and a little bit of it on my cupid's bow. And that will be it for the highlighter, and coming up next will be the lips. So next I'm just outlining my lips with a black lip liner. You know, girls, I just love contouring my lips, and black just happens to be one of my favorite contouring shades. And yeah, so guys, a little bit of a touch of a lipstick and it's all done. So thank you so much for stopping by my channel, and I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and until next time, bye bye.